This is why y'all actually go to college, kids, so you don't only afford a shitty house in the 50s. Alright. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to DFW Metal Mayhem Ghost Edition, because the host cannot be seen. I'm dead and I'm haunting my own fucking house, and these assholes have barged into my home, and apparently they're a band called
A New Day Falls.
Ah, see, I thought I was gonna say it. No, that's not how it works here. So we're gonna work from the couch, the casting couch, and we're gonna work all the way around.
Not his first time on one.
To the snob love Corber over here.
Hey, how do you know? Fucked up, bro. Fucked up.
One extreme to the other. So, from the couch, introduce yourself, what you do in the band, please.
I'm Lupe de los Santos, and I'm half voice of the band.
My name's Austin, I'm the drummer. Clayton, I'm the other vocalist.
OP, I play bass.
Chris, I play guitar.
JJ, I play guitar.
Okay, so Mr. Sharp is not here. Well, Mr. Sharp, I have to say, you are really good at just nailing these dudes into anything you can, because your boy was fucking ferocious on getting y'all on here. I mean, let me tell you, absolutely ferocious. Much respect. I'm sure I'm gonna have a great fucking time with these dudes, because I'm like 2 fucking bowls in. Yeah, son, today is not a day. Happy birthday, Mr. Mike Vest. You are loved, and we will always treasure all the memories you have given us. So, if you're watching this, cheers everyone to that. So, guys, where are y'all from?
We're from Vernon, Texas.
That's like East Texas, right? Kind of like
More North Texas.
Oh,
Something by the Panhandle.
oh shit. Okay.
Except for OP, he's from Wichita.
Okay, so how did you guys get on this show in particular? Because at the time we're recording this, you guys will be playing tonight at Tomcats West. I try to boost that as much as I could, so hopefully y'all went out to see him, because I fucking told you to. You better fucking listen to me. Anyway, yeah, how'd y'all get on this show?
Well, our management, David Sharp and his company, he said we'll get you guys some interviews, and then a couple months later, he's like, guys, we'll get you guys on the Metal Mayhem here in DFW.
He's talking about the Tomcat show.
Oh, Tomcat show?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me I was on the receipt.
Oh, yeah. So Tomcat,
he knows how we got here.
Tomcats, we seen
This dude hit me up at 1:30 in the morning, to fucking like 6 a.m. No, you're good, bro. I just heard your voice ferocious on it.
Alright, Chris, no more talking.
So we seen the show open for, Jonathan and them from All Around Productions, and they was looking for more bands to fill the bill, and we told David he'd hop on it. He did, and got us on the bill for it.
And you said this is your first show in Fort Worth.
Well, we play at Haltom Theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Tomcat specifically.
Yeah.
is your first time.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna have a great time. Like as I was telling you earlier, I feel like Tomcats is really coming full circle with the whole new get-up that they have now, and it's working wonders. And No Hope is Chris and John, who are Forget Conforming. I've had them on before. Pretty good dudes. And the great thing about No Hope, I think you'll come to find, is like it's more than like a booking, like promo company. It's literally like a cult, which means if there's ever a No Hope show, that guarantees like 30 to 40 people will go to that show already. It's I don't know, man. It's like some super nationalistic like soccer team, except it's band.
One of my favorite shows I've ever played was for No Hope in my old band.
Okay, so yeah, you're already familiar with it. Yeah, they just it's like this tight knit circle. Like anyone can go in and whatnot and go to a No Hope show. I'm not saying nothing outrageous, but like it's like there's like that core that just like never ever goes away. And if there's like 6 shows going on and like the 5 other shows fucking slap super hard, and the No Hope show is like good but not as probably good as like the other ones you go to, they will still fucking go. Like absolutely. I don't know what Chris and John do, but man, they got people in. I don't know how it's.
Yeah, they got a real good following.
Yeah. So I actually was able to listen to the track that Mr. Sharp sent me, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Very, very crunchy, but it doesn't teeter too off to just explosive randomness, which is great and all, but for what I think you guys are trying to do, I think you found like a really good pattern. And honestly, if you're going to be playing a No Hope show, based on what that song was, you're like heavier than like literally all of them. Like tone wise, yes.
Well, we're in drop B.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So-
So
yeah.
we're super low.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I just mean everything in general, like the techniques, the especially in the drumming. Like,
What song did you listen to?
I believe it was Blood on My Blood, yeah.
yeah, it was the one that was used in the little intro snippet that I
yeah.
threw up on
Yeah,
there
okay.
Thursday. Shout out to my boy Mickey Mix over in man, whatever fucking little big East Texas town you live in, bro. Anyway, sorry,
out there.
sorry, I'm dead. You're not going to be able to get your fucking payment this month. But hey, I guess these guys could help you out. I mean, they're in my house. They could probably find my money.
There is a death tax. Just saying.
Oh shit! That's right. That's right. You can't even die without the government wanting some fucking profit out of it.
Can't even afford to die these days.
Oh god, terrifying thing that would be like, you can't afford to die, so they just like resuscitate you. No, fucker. You gotta wait till you pay this fucking debt. They like fucking
Shit
string
on
you.
money.
They like string you up in a fucking room with all these tubes and shit, preservatives, keep you alive, just fucking feed you like straws and shit.
Yeah,
And
and
you
you
got-
die.
Let's see. Dig his ass up. Take the coffin away.
also, if you guys want to use that as a song idea, I'm completely down. Just give me at least 10%.
Like, hey, wake up, bitch, you still owe us money.
So one thing I really want to get into, and I try to get into this with bands that I haven't really seen perform live before, when it kind of comes to what you guys are doing, like, is there a specific tone you're going for? Is there a specific sound that you guys like? Is there like, I don't know, is there like a genre that like you're like trying to gear towards, or I don't know. I'm probably wording this really fucking horribly. I wouldn't be shocked. It wouldn't be the first time. I guess TLDR, like, what are you going for?
we all basically got like our own styles
Styles
that we
and
really
influences,
like.
yeah.
You know, I'm out of the whole band. I think I'm the biggest hate freak fan out of all of us.
Oh, I love hardcore.
And you know, you got Chris who
Like, I love because I'm an older guy. I love my Slayer, Megadeth, you know, the older Metallica,
Good
stuff
Bon
like that.
Jovi.
I'm a dirty ass thrash kid, man.
You know.
And you don't gotta tell me. My band is thrash.
Right.
So all day.
And of course, I love the System of a Down. You got Korn, and you got, you know, Slipknot, all there too. With my influences.
Man, that new album though, I don't know what that was.
Hey, bro, I
God,
think
I'm sorry. Every time I talk shit about it, I'm like the only person who thinks it. But like, man, that last Slipknot album was just a roller coaster, to say the least. It was hard to get through. It was.
They've only listened to a song or two off.
Yeah.
That's more than enough. You're fine. You're completely fine.
You got the gist of what's going on.
Yeah, like the first 10 seconds, like, yep, okay, I get it. I'm done. You just play frisbee golf with that shit.
Don't even get us started on that. We're all competitive when it comes to that fucking game.
Oh shit.
I always win though.
No, you don't.
damn.
Hey, Opie, who won last time we played? Do you remember?
We called it because he was like, it's getting too dark. We'll go home.
No, fuck that. You didn't go to the second one, did you?
Oh, see, they had to say the one without me because I wanted to
we can't make this one.
That secret, the secret party that no one tells you about. It's like that reminds me of when I was like 17. It was like the last day of school for like us seniors, or I was like 18. I don't even quite remember. One of those two. But it was like the last day of senior year, and like a bunch of my friends and I, we were all like straight edge kids, so nothing crazy happened. But we like played Mario Party, and like I can't even remember who won, but dude fucking humiliated the shit out of all of us, man. It's all like fucking dumb. So we all take a break. And then we decided we want to play another game. But before we do that, we like switch out his controller for like a really shitty one. And we just like fucking all just like dogpiled his
He
ass.
gets the little
Got
brother.
so fucking mad, he like threw the fucking controller and broke the TV.
Your controller's not even plugged in, bro. Man, we're like squirrels, bro. We didn't even answer his question. We got off on a whole nother topic.
No, dude, in this podcast, this is going to be a completely fucking weird down spiral because this shit is ran by someone who doesn't have the time to actually put everything into it. So what you get is a half, like, not even like 10% of a soundproof room. And it's so fucking small that, like, I can't even keep, like, I, like, 5 is stretching it. So, like, because normally I, like, can close this door. It's not your fault. It's my fault because I don't actually want to put more money into it right now. To be fucking frank. So when a podcast is ran by someone who has no shit giving attitude at the moment, this is what you get. But people fucking love it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just think people just like the authenticity of just like an attempt at something instead of like having to like put on some headphones and you listen to like some weird ASMR dude talk about like this serial killer who like killed like these kids or some shit. That's a thing. So, I mean, we were already going through influences. Then we stopped here. So, we might as well just get through the rest of these influences, so.
Pretty much, I just...
Show him your Britney Spears tattoo.
What?
Basically, I don't really have a influence, I guess. It would just be like the music to sound good.
I mean,
to other people.
I mean, there's just like no bands, no musicians.
He doesn't listen to music at all.
Really?
What do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of rap.
Carrie Underwood rap?
Listen to Lamb of God. Older Slipknot. But I try not to listen to too much metal, really.
Oh shit. Why is that?
I just don't want it to influence
Makes
what
sense.
I'm doing, basically.
Yeah, like, do you mean like in the sense of like, you hear something different and then it kind of warps your like vision on what you could do and then you're afraid that you would probably deviate too far away?
Right.
Damn, man, that's some deep-ass level shit. I would have never, ever fucking said those words together in reply to you if I wasn't fucking bait. So, cheers to weed. Alright, sir.
Can't skip Opie, bro.
Oh, shit.
I listen to pretty much everything, you know. I listen to a lot of like Despised Icon to, you know,
Ooh,
stuff like that.
I heard when they came here recently to Dallas, they tore it up.
I've heard pretty much every show they play, they just bring it. They, you know.
A couple of my friends were at Knocked Loose yesterday. Kind of like similar shit happened. Like someone got like a like huge ass cut over their eyebrow. Like someone got like decked like right here, and they had like a little hematoma.
Yeah, I've been
Bunch
hearing
of
a lot
crowd
about a lot of crowd killing going on.
See, if I see that in our freaking crowd, dude, I'm gonna stop you and pull that dude up on stage. Come bleed up here, man. Come here.
Come bleed on the show. God.
But yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of stuff. I mean, I listen to anything, even from Adele and stuff like that.
I fucking love Billie Eilish, dude.
I mean, I
The ghost of.
I listen to music. You know,
Listen to music.
it's
If you come to this house at midnight on every Saturday, I will play bad guy for you. It'll be really haunted looking because I'm dead. So you'll see the TV and PS4 come on, you'll be like, what the fuck? You'll just hear bad guy for like one rotation and then it'll cut off and then you have to leave. Then you have to leave. You can't stay. Unless you're gonna like take care of my dog, but you can't take him out of this house because he's too precious. Anyway, I'm sorry.
So I'm like 10 years younger than all these old fuckers in this band. So I grew up on shit like
20
Disturbed,
years younger
older
than me.
Slipknot, you know, stuff like that, Korn.
Trapped. No, sorry. You said Disturbed, so
As I got older, I started getting into like the
Death
heavy.
fuck.
As I got older, I got into more like the heavier shit, like Lamb of God, Whitechapel, stuff like that.
Alright. So, I remember, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but the last time I saw Whitechapel, there's like fucking 3 guitar players. Has that always
Yeah.
been a thing?
I
think so.
think so, yeah.
Jesus, man. You gotta have 3 guitar players for slow breakdowns. Shit. I only have 2 guitar players for thrash metal. I think I'll fuck it up. I need 4. Hell yeah.
All the guitar.
Just have like 4 different solos going on. And just have like the drummer just do gravity blast for like a
I'm gonna
minute.
start auditioning for a rhythm bass player.
Alright, sir.
Man, he's the youngest, I'm the oldest, so you know, I grew up on the old stuff like Anthrax, Metallica, you know, Ozzy and all that. That was all on me and everything. But then when I got deeper, I listened to a bunch of Celtic Frost and Possess and you know all the old bands and stuff that they would never know about.
You're just old as fuck.
You know,
He had a connection to play retired.
Possess was so fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
In their prime, like that Seven Churches album is just it's iconic. You can't not have it in your
In a couple
collection
years, I'm
somewhere.
gonna roll him around on stage in a wheelchair.
It's like them and Death were like a really big deal to me. And like, I mean, even though like Death is, you know, considered death metal, you know, technically maybe the first death metal band, like you can tell like Chuck drew a shit ton from thrash metal. So in conjunction, you're seeing a bunch of like thrash bands kind of form around a death thrash type thing,
Yeah.
and they're retaking back influence from Chuck. And I don't know, just seeing shit like that perfect circle and swirl of like the new and the old, it really, really fucking works. And I really feel like you guys are kind of like an example of that, just based off what I heard of like mixing in like older styles. Like, you know, I kind of feel like you're kind of playing to like the newer type like post-hardcore, but at the same time the tones you're using is like straight old hardcore. So you kind of have like both ends. What the fuck was that? Was that Avenged Sevenfold?
No, it was
Oh shit, my bad.
what is it, Beaver 333, something like that?
Is it? Is
No,
YouTube
no,
gonna take my money for it? I hope they fucking don't. Hey, I didn't fucking tell them to do that. Don't take my money. Don't take my
don't own
fucking
the rights.
cents. You know.
We do not own the rights to this music.
No, and it wasn't supposed to go on.
I need my 5 cents, okay, for the last 10 videos, and you fucking owe me. So please, don't.
They're putting it in your death tax, son.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, I kind of wanted to do this, like, for like you, like for like a more YouTube-centered audience, just kind of like bring DFW out. But like, YouTube is now like impossible to like have a career on unless you can somehow get good with like the little wig people that own shit like fucking Dollar Shave Club or some shit and get a bunch of sponsors.
Yeah, it's the only way. Yeah, get those sponsors going on your videos. That's how you do it.
Yeah, like I even to get our band shirts because my band kind of ran out of band shirts, so to restock, we had to take a sponsor, and like it went over well, but like just looking at the shirts, it's like, man, I didn't buy this technically, man. Kind of sucks. Like it's not. I mean, like I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I'm like it's not me. It's like it's my band, sure, on a shirt, but that didn't come from the band fund. I don't know. I feel guilty about it for some reason.
We get all of ours from Dirtbag Clothing, and you know, we're endorsed by them when we use our band fund to buy our shirts from them. Much considerably lower price, of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is good to get things like that. And I like, you know, I'm just complaining about really minor things, but I don't even know where the fuck I was going with that. So you being familiar with No Hope, how long have you kind of been in that reign?
Well, I really hadn't been in any contact with them in a few years. A band I used to be in, we played at Killer's Tacos one night, and that's kind of how we got the connection with them. And I pretty much quit playing altogether, just quit playing music. And these dudes hit me up about needing a new bass player, and just kind of jumped right back into it after 2 years. I think it was 3 or 4 weeks. They had some shows, and I kept telling him, you know, to kind of hit up Chris and Jonathan, and, you know, I was like, because I know they're kind of 4 bands, you know, 5 bands type stuff, you know.
Yeah. So speaking about all that origin stuff, let's actually go back to like day one. Like, what was day one for this band? How did that transpire?
All right. So I met him working at the state hospital in Vernon, and I met him working at the state hospital in Vernon. But how it came about, I was actually sitting on a board, which, you know, we can't talk about that shit because HIPAA violation. Fuck HIPAA. But anyways,
Say it to the camera.
he's actually on a different unit, so they float him over to my unit. And he's talking to one dude, and he's like, "Oh yeah, if you want to talk about music, go talk to him." he comes up to me. He's like, "So I heard you play music." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, I play music too." I was like, "What kind of music?" He's like, "Metal." I was like, "Fuck it, bro, pull a chair up," you know. So we went from there, and I told him, I was like, "Well, you know, me and my brother were talking about starting a group and just fucking around with shit." So I called him, told him, I was like, "Hey, bro, I found a guitar player." He's like, "All right." So at the time, I was on the drums, and I mean, we started going from there. It took us not too long to come up with the name, and then slowly after that, we just started building up what we met Austin, and telling Austin about the band, and he's like, "Man, I'll play drums and stuff." And I was like, "Well, fuck, you know, I'm ready to get off the drums. I'm ready to go to guitar. You know, I want to do something different." So I'll tell them, "Hey, I found the drummer," but they're like, "No, you're on fucking drums." I'm like, "No, bro, this motherfucker's good. I never heard him play before." So he comes in, you know, he auditions, and they heard him. And they're like, "So you want to be our new drummer?" He's like, "Fuck yeah." So at the time, we had a...
Fuck yeah.
He said "fuck yeah" to everything.
Is that a quote?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote. Fuck yeah. And you know, we had he brought in a different bass player, which, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's okay, dude. I'm not gonna bash him, but
It just wasn't our thing.
We had to go our separate ways.
Yeah,
It had to happen.
you know, he was with us for about a year, and we, you know, to us it sounded good, but then what's the fuck saying, the light showed or whatever, I don't know.
Glass shattered.
Yeah, I mean,
It's funny because I didn't even really know Opie. Clayton was really the one that would always talk to him, and we were contemplating when to let Brandon go, and Clayton was like, "Bro, Opie's talking about selling all his bass shit." We're like, "No, call him. We'll kick the dude out now. He's in it. We got to get him now." So we called Opie like, "Bro, don't sell your shit. You're in." And like the next day, we had one last show with Brandon, and then we were like, "Brandon, you're out." Opie showed up like the next day.
Hey, dude, good show. Bye now.
We had to, man. It was,
Fucking no, dude. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
There's a lot of factors.
see, the thing about this group is we've all got like an agreement. You know, we've all got like a 3-strike thing. You know, no drugs, no shit like that. I mean, smoking weed, fuck, that's fine. You know, I don't care about that. But if you're gonna be dedicated to this band, you're gonna have to show that you're dedicated to it. You know, practice, doing shows, doing what you can to
Being on
promote it.
fucking time.
And if you're not sitting there pulling your weight, then why are you even around? You know,
right, because it's a team effort.
You know,
It's everybody.
Opie came in. I mean, it totally like.
He totally fucking skipped Clayton.
I haven't even got to Clayton yet.
Clayton was before Opie.
Okay, but hold up. We haven't even got to the other singer yet, have we? All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Thank you. See. But
He's sitting over there like, what the fuck?
when Opie came in,
Fine, let him keep talking about me.
when Opie came in, gave us an actual different sound when it came to the bass. But
He
as
actually
for
knows how to play bass.
yes,
Our old bass player played the A-string octave.
Sorry.
and then
Our old bass player played A-string octave bass. So.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like 4-string, but it was like a 12-string guitar. It had a real thin
Yeah.
string above
Goodness
each
gracious.
one. And
It was pretty bass too. It was.
It's a nice bass, but it needs
So,
to be
yeah.
The knife one might as well just be a fucking line of floss. Jesus.
And then we actually had a female singer with us.
Yeah, but before the female singer, I was actually playing the bass at the very beginning. You gotta get that story straight.
Well, fucking chime in at
And
any
then,
time.
and then one time we're messing around, we're talking
Yeah.
about doing singers, and we're talking about what we wanted to sound like. And I pulled up the mic and playing the bass and sing at the same time. And he was like, "No, motherfucker, you're gonna sing. You're gonna look for a bass player." So that's when we found that bass player. And then something happened. We were talking about adding somebody in, and then that's when the girl came in. We added her. She was actually at the show.
Yeah, we
wasn't
weren't
she?
even talking about adding her to the band.
Yeah.
We were just trying
Yeah.
to play that cover song, and she could actually sing it. And then
We
after
did,
one show, we did the
which-
zombie cover by
Cranberries.
Cranberries. And she sang it really well. And then we were like, well, you know, it sounded cool together. Why don't we just keep her around?
Yeah.
That was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah. Not because of her, because of other situations.
Yeah.
You know, Shaden, we still love you.
Yeah. Sorry for you.
But, you know, we again.
And when she was in the
situations-
band, y'all were tuned to what? Standard tuning?
No, we were
C?
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, and then
And then
we were supposed to have this other chick from Wichita come audition one
Yeah.
day, And she like didn't show up for 2 days, and JJ was like, I know this dude named Clayton, bro. We're gonna bring him in. We're like, all right, you know, whatever. He showed up. We were like, all right, dude, you're in.
Yeah, because they were talking about it, and I said, well, I see Clayton every fucking day, man. And so we told him. He was walking down the deal, and he was actually singing walking down the hallway because we both worked at the state. And I was like, hey, he said, what? I said, man, we're looking for another singer for the band, man. I said, your name was brought up. Really? All right, I'll go try it. Motherfucker didn't have to try. He already had the job.
Yeah.
You know, he showed up. Yeah, I want to try it. He tried it. We're like, dude, you're already in the band.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, we did this whole number. Hold on, you stay in here. We're gonna go outside and talk.
Yeah.
We sat outside, not even really talking, smoking a cigarette, fucking around. They were like, Clayton. We're like, Clayton. He came out like, you want to part of the band? He's like, yeah. So.
And then after he got in the band, we figured, you know, hell, we can tune it down another step.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how you got us. We get in trouble a lot too.
All the time. We went into Walmart one night after a show, bro, and they literally went over
What'd they say? Code orange?
code cheese or
Code
some shit
cheese
like
or
that.
something, bro.
We were walking around Walmart, and we went to buy something, and we saw this big dude, like, Loopy was like, hey, what does that mean? He's like, bro, they're watching y'all. They're like following us
Dude, it
around
was like as soon as
Walmart.
we walk in the door, they're like, what, code cheese? Code cheese.
They're like,
Like, he didn't go over the intercom, he started yelling it. Code cheese.
they were
code
like
cheese.
watching
We're
us
like,
walk around Walmart because there was like 6 of us.
We had to go
walking.
buy a trailer line after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we walked out of the store, and like all of a sudden 90 employees needed to go collect carts at the same time. They were out there until we left.
Wasn't that in Bowie?
Yeah. Oh no, that wasn't in Bowie. That was in where was it?
Dude, we got to Bowie.
Where
That was
was
like
that?
That was an
land of
Abilene.
the
Oh
lost.
yeah, Abilene. That's what it was.
Isn't there just like a huge ass knife that just sits in Bowie?
Yeah.
That's
okay.
fucking rad.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I want to touch the edge.
No, we
Is it
stopped
sharp?
in Bowie. We stopped in Bowie, and I think that's the first Walmart I walked in. I didn't see.
Banjo player?
No, I didn't see.
There
I
was
didn't see.
not a single person that was not
Oh,
white.
Yeah, welcome to fucking middle of nowhere, Texas. man.
Yeah, because I told him, because he had to pee again, right? And they said, well, we're going to pull over here. I said, Bowie, no, don't fucking stop at Bowie. They're fucking prejudices and shit. They'll kill us. No, so they didn't fucking listen. We pulled in there.
They were the only two
We-
Mexican
we
looking
went-
people in the entire
we went,
store.
we went in the bathroom, and
Got
as
like
soon
9
as we
people
came
on the phone
out,
to the cops.
right? And as soon as we came out, I was standing there with Austin, and he was like this, and like, motherfucker. He goes, I look around, I see nothing but white people. I said, yeah, let's go.
We gotta leave
Is
now.
that a shotgun plate? Shit.
And we're walking out of the store, and these two right here are like, oh, or was it him? He's like, oh, look at the dog.
Start petting somebody's dog.
We're like, dude,
We gotta
let's
go.
go.
yeah, we're usually loud where we go, especially Clayton.
Yes.
The most quiet one on the episode?
You
I
wanna-
don't believe that.
Man,
You want to tell the story?
Yeah, we'll let Clayton tell that story.
he freaking hangs out that window like crazy, man.
We were,
That was the Haltom City show.
where did we go? Yeah, it was
Haltom
after
City.
Haltom City. We were going to Jack in the Box. We parked across the street at O'Reilly's. There were these 2 guys working on their car. And I hung out the window and I asked them if they ever fucked a pig. They like dropped their tools and shit and they turned to us and they looked like they were about to beat our fucking ass.
He didn't ask him politely. It was like from me to you and like screamed it like you said. You ever fucked a pig?
You ever fucked a pig? They were like,
They didn't know what
the
to
fuck? They dropped their shit and they turned around and they were
Like, no.
walking towards us. I was like, don't, they'll squeal on you.
Dude, I'm sitting behind him, and when I hear him scream that shit, I look up like, what the fuck?
I couldn't fucking breathe, dude. I was trying to drive and I couldn't
Made a
breathe.
block.
Where are all these banjo sounds coming from? Is that a little forest fire? Why is that dude holding an upside down cross? I don't like what's going on here.
Pretty much try to yell that out at every road trip,
He
basically.
loves to yell at people.
Kodak moments, man.
And then on the way to the Lawton show, Chris's GPS tried to take us into Deliverance Part 2.
That was terrible.
I've always wanted to,
yes.
what I've always wanted to do in super rural places is just walk into food stores and just like as I'm walking in, I'm like playing the banjo. I'm just like deaf staring the fucking clerk.
Excuse me, Flo?
just like that. Just like that creepy pasta ass fucking twisted ass look or something. Fuck, jeez. man. Like, these are all great song ideas, and you can totally take it, but I still want some profit off.
Right.
I'm telling you, this is actually how I've written songs before. Just random ass ramblings. I'm like, you know what? I can
We're
actually-
gonna hear him come up and he's gonna be having a song. You ever fuck a pig?
There is that fucking song with that dude about fucking dogs and he like shakes his balls in those little speedos. You ever see that shit? Fuck, no one.
Don't give him ideas. You're gonna
Bro, that's
this one right here, bro.
Yo, that shit went like mad viral a couple of times throughout the
Chris
past
is always
couple
talking
of
about
years.
going on stage dressing like Flea and shit.
I know,
like,
man.
please no.
Oh my god.
Please don't do that.
Be more like a tick.
More like a
I have got like 30% of our band practices is just our guitar players doing King Diamond screams at each other. I fucking love it though. They're coming here November 2nd. I really close around here, and I'm pretty sure a shit ton of people are gonna go out for that one. But oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so for the show that you guys are playing tonight, I'm not super familiar with the No Hope, like all the No Hope bands, but I do know that I think the last band is called like Monsters Made Me. They're pretty chill.
Their bass player plays for Forget Food for me.
Mhm.
Sam.
Yeah, good dude. But the singer will try to say that he can sing in like 50 different styles. If he says that, just nod and just like walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, because
What, Mom? What?
Oh, sorry, I gotta go.
Clint, if you're watching this,
I'm not.
Oh, my wife's calling.
Clint, I love you if you're watching this, buddy. But I just want to say, I just want to tell this story because it's funny, and I roast everyone eventually. So yeah, I guess it's your turn, my friend. So one night I was actually going to go to one of his shows. It was to see a couple of other bands and check his band out too because I've never seen him before. And when I clicked going on the event, like 2 minutes later, this dude hits me up. He's like, "Oh, dude, it's so cool to see that you're going to the show." And like, I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to go out and see all the bands. It's like a shit ton of bands, you know. It's like a way to like learn about new shit." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I have like 50 different vocal styles, and like throughout this particular set for us, you'll probably hear like 12 of them." And in my head, I'm like, "Man, that's a lot." I didn't even think there were 50 fucking styles of singing harshly or singing melodically. I thought there was like 4.
I thought there was like 3.
Right? Shit.
Scream, growl, cleans.
Tried and true ones.
And then they get down
Don't forget your
and
pig squeals.
then they get down with the sickness thing.
Don't forget about the bark either.
Oh yeah, like old school hardcore bar. That
Knock
would
loose.
dude, have you seen like the GoFundMe's on that shit?
Yeah.
There's like a dude who had like his skull fractured here.
Some like 15-year-old girl got 4 of her teeth caved
Yeah,
in.
God
dude. Yeah, came in, bro. Like 5 GoFundMe's have come out from this
Fuck.
tour, dude.
I got the shit beat out of me at the Knock Loose show. Please help.
I got my teeth knocked out.
Please fund my next tickets to their next show.
So
He's my fight tickets.
So I get the other 4 knocked out?
It's
I gotta sign my gun.
until I lose the rest
You know
of it.
what, man? I broke my nose one time at the Fort Worth Metal Festival like 2 years ago, and it broke this way, and I didn't want to go to the fucking hospital, so I grabbed like a shot of whiskey, did that shit, and just grabbed a fucking towel and just like broke that shit right back in.
Got your nose.
But like it's like a tiny bit crooked going this way still, so I'm kind of hoping that one day someone breaks it on the other side on accident.
Things don't smell right, they smell bad.
They smell. Hell no.
Jesus. And then hopefully when I snap it back, it'll be more centered. Oh no, so if someone wants to help me out for the next fucking show I decide to go to, please.
Just crowd kill the fuck out of me.
Yeah, just like, even if I'm just like taking a shit in the bathroom.
Just
like-
run in
Just
there.
open the stall door and Sparta kick me in the face.
Yo.
Go, woo, run off.
Damn, y'all know what? It's true. He's right. This is the first time this motherfucker's not talking. Look at him.
What are you talking about?
You're very quiet today.
Everyone else has plenty of shit to say.
He's giving y'all a chance. That's all.
He's waiting for his moment.
He's waiting to ask somebody if they fucked a pig.
It's the only thing he knows how to say.
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
I know that, and this explaining saying that I only know that. Wait, really? You can't say nothing else? Okay.
Oh shit.
So, behind all these, but behind all the activity that you said followed the lineup, have we had any CDs, any demos, EPs?
We're currently in studio right now getting our EP ready.
All right.
We got 2 like on Spotify and stuff like that. 2
Like
songs.
the one that you heard, and then we have one more that's out on iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Altar of Lies,
Yeah.
Blood
Yeah.
of My Blood.
Now, is it already mixed and mastered? Or are you waiting for the final mixes on that?
It was mixed and mastered, but
We're in the process of getting it remastered.
yeah, it's getting redone.
Yeah, those 2 songs are sitting in
version.
those 2 songs are sitting on a USB drive in a studio in Ohio with Curtain Call Records getting remixed and mastered.
Okay.
It's beginning.
Killing my ass in my back.
You really had your
I
ass kicked.
promise the next time we do this podcast, the fucking stills will have like those little grandma cushions on them. But those cost a lot right now, especially at Walmart, so I'm kind of fucked. I also had to go to the ER a couple. Yeah, see, it fucking fell. There you go.
Improvisation.
It's a little better.
Always
If you
prevail.
fart, we won't hear it.
You smell it though.
Ah, shit. That's the one I lose out on because I gotta put that shit back up.
You're gonna have a big hole burnt in the middle.
Well, it's okay. I think I have like 14 more in there somewhere.
Chocolate
Fucking
stain.
mess.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro, we're coming. We hit a certain area, man. We're like, damn. He said, "Damn, it stinks over here." Oh, I just farted.
He said, I ain't ashamed, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you guys coming through here for Fort Worth, is this part of like a tour that you've been on, or sort of a tour that you're doing, or is this just like a one-off that you're doing?
It's just a one-off that we're
Yeah,
doing.
Yeah.
we play shows pretty much every weekend, but we haven't done like an actual tour yet. We still all work, our 8 to 5 jobs during the week.
Yeah, I feel you on that. How is the scene from more where your area is? Like, how easy is it getting shows there and getting booked there? And
Well,
how
where
is it?
we are in Vernon,
It
it's
sucks.
terrible. It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
awful. We are the only metal band anywhere near it.
If you ain't country or gospel, you
Now there is
Yeah.
one. I will give one shout out to a place in Vernon. This has played there twice. It's
Oh, yeah.
Main Street
Yeah,
Grill.
Main Street. That's the only show we can
Main
get
Street
to.
Grill.
She has had us there twice to play on the patio with another metal band.
Thank you, Amy.
And it's done well every time. But yeah, she's the only establishment in Vernon that will allow us to play there.
Yep.
Because we're not country or gospel.
We're not country, we're not gospel, and we're not a
Oh,
cover
so
band.
like country gospel bands get really well off of
It's
it.
Yeah.
a big red dirt town.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, however, the city of Vernon lets play the 4th of July show at the rodeo grounds.
But we're the first damn band to play before
Played like
everybody
4
showed up.
o'clock and
Yeah.
all died.
It was
Hey,
a battle
you
of
got
the
to- you
bands.
got
It's basically
You
rigged.
got to put in there.
Oh god.
You were
way
the
that
only
the lineup
original
was-
besides CJ
the way it
Cody,
was
but the other
placed.
4 bands were what?
Cover
Cover
bands.
bands.
Cover country.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince
Oh.
all these guys to move to Wichita.
Wichita is where we play the most
We got a
shows.
good
We
ball
play a
in
lot of
Wichita.
shows in Wichita.
And Lawton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we got
Wichita,
places.
Lawton.
Man, I remember I went to a place in Lawton, a venue in Lawton. I don't remember. the
Railhead?
name of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
we play a lot. Yeah.
Man, that stage is great.
They got a really good sound.
But how dare you say I can't fucking mosh?
Yeah.
What the fuck? If I'm going to see a Steinax, like one of the most brutal death metal bands in Texas, in Lawton, I want to mosh. Don't fucking come up to me and be like, no, you can't do the circle. I don't want to get sued. That's something had to happen there.
Unfortunately, it's like that in a lot of places in
Yeah.
Wichita
Yeah.
too.
Like
A lot of
one
places
thing
like that now.
happened, and it probably like pissed off like the son of the sheriff, like a little fuck town. And
Yeah.
like since he's like the son of the sheriff, he has his fucking money and everything. So he fucking totes up and be like, oh, nice couch. Yoink. Takes a shit ton of money and leaves. Yeah, that's probably that's probably what it is. But that stage is fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably that.
Yeah, we're playing back there.
They got great beer.
Dude, they still have. Oh God.
$5 for like a giant mug,
Yeah.
half-gallon.
Wait, but is Oklahoma still that?
No,
they got the real beer now.
Yeah.
Oh, they got real beer now? Fuck yeah, dude! I remember the fake ass.
That's the thing,
See, that's
man.
why everybody thinks
Dude.
it's half. It's not half. It's that they
See,
weigh
that's
it,
why.
they
That's why you
distribute
gave me
their
that
beer
look
all
when you said
differently.
that's some great fucking beer. He looked at you like, dude, that's watered down.
Dude, yeah, that I have never tasted a 3.2% alcohol Shiner. That shit pissed me off.
But see, the difference is it's not half. It's in Texas we do ours by volume. They do theirs by weight. So if you were to take a 24 pack here, a 24 pack in Oklahoma, your only difference is about 12 ounces of beer.
Oh shit.
So it's not that much behind. Everybody just, I mean, it is weaker, and as Texans, we're just used to drinking.
Yeah, dude.
Is there any homework on that lesson, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, dude, I want to
Yeah.
get like.
Yeah, he
dude,
just drank 16 beers.
Yeah, dude, I want to get really
I
depressed
will
and
pass
fucking
this
regret
class.
my life decisions, and I can't do either of those two if I'm not immediately getting fucked up as I'm downing. So, sorry, Oklahoma. I just catch up. But Wichita is great because if you are playing a show in Oklahoma, then you can just buy a beer at Wichita and stick that shit over and push it in the truck, and then when you're ready, just walk out there and just drink behind the truck, make sure they're not fucking looking. Solid, son. Solid. That's what.
When we're on stage, we have beer brought up to us.
Oh yeah.
I will say that backdrop painting of like the horseman, the fucking sword, that shit's dope. Or is it an axe? I don't know the fuck. That back painting was lit.
Oh, that's not that no more now.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a-
Yeah. Now now it's a Jaeger banner behind the stage.
Yeah.
Hey, fine, I guess. Whatever. So, guys, what are your plans for the rest of this year, and what are your aspirations for 2020?
Let's see, we got.
We got
Kick ass.
we got a show next Friday for a Halloween show, and then we got another show in Wichita Falls on November 9th and November 15th. We have a show in Lawton at Throwhead with Light the Fire. Then November 16th with Light the Fire in Lubbock, and then we have two shows in December.
I know we have one December 13th.
Yeah.
Remember him and
Then December 14th.
And December 14th at a local Italian restaurant. in
Yeah,
Vernon.
Italian fucking restaurant.
Yo!
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
place
That's gonna be crazy.
Hell yeah.
Leave it to these two right here to go out and eat. It was y'all two, right? And then tag
They didn't go
everybody.
eat, they went to go drink.
We're probably
drinking,
Want to
man.
go over
probably
there?
gonna play in a room this size
Probably.
No,
at a restaurant.
it's a decent size.
And,
Y'all say decent.
It'll probably be the only show.
they
we
tagged
ever
everybody and
play
said,
there.
we're
Yeah.
playing there. I was like,
Yeah,
what
once
the
you guys
fuck?
are
Is that a fucking
Once they
restaurant?
find out what's going on,
you
but
should do all the vocals in Italian.
If I could speak Italian, I would.
You gotta put got to like this.
of spaghetti and just
So-
do, you know.
but 2020 we plan on
Yeah,
getting after
it
it.
wide open because we got picked
Throw
up by Kirk
meatballs
Call
into the
Records.
crowd.
They're
We're planning a tour sometime in 2020. We're just trying to finish the EP first so we can.
Toward that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the move right there.
mhm.
That's the absolute move. Well, when it comes out, send one my way, you'll get an album.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, since I'm not a live podcast because money, I'm sure, as I said, I'm going. Well, once I'm done, I'm definitely gonna promote this show and get it for you guys. Make sure you guys catch. Hopefully, you guys went out to see these dudes. I can't because I have to piss in a fucking orange bucket. No thanks to that fucking kidney stone I had a couple weeks ago.
Ouch.
Yeah, that shit fucking blew.
I feel you.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Oh,
So
that's
now I'm
cool.
pissing in this big old orange bucket because I got to give them a pee sample. And you know what? They completely threw me off guard on this. They're going to find fucking THC in that motherfucker. I'm sorry, guys.
There's just a ball of resin.
It's just like, wait, there's no piss, it's just weed.
It's not they can do anything about it, right?
More
No,
weed than
yeah,
person.
yeah. Like, hey, sorry, guys. Sorry for existing. And, yeah,
Sorry that we live in America.
yeah, I didn't know this was a bad thing. I just want to fucking watch Rugrats, okay? And I want to have some more fun with it than usual. So why do you think I'm doing this shit? So hopefully you guys go out in my place and you fucking tear it up for me.
Oh,
In
we
my-
might blast.
Oh yeah, we don't stand still on stage.
Oh no, we don't plan on leaving the building standing.
don't know.
We jump.
If there's any like from 1 person to 0, we're just getting out.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck if there's no people, if there's 100
This
people.
will probably be your favorite bartender, though. Justin Mills is phenomenal. Dude is fucking chill as hell. He can make just about anything.
I like to drink.
Yeah.
Sells his beer.
And Tomcats is pretty cheap, too.
We got a song that he'll probably like then too.
Yeah.
We have a drinking song.
Yeah, because where is it that they liked it? That in Wichita there's a place there we played at a bar. When we played this, that
Voodoo Lounge.
the bartender was like, man, everybody bought all kinds of stuff. And he'd say, go buy something to drink. And so yeah, he'll like this song.
Yeah, there's a part in that song where we do a drop and everybody's got a drink, including the crowd, when we start to come back into the song.
Just the crowd. It's not like we can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drink before the drop.
Oh shit, hurry, drink before the breakdown starts. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I remember one early show I played with Scorcher. I actually did a shot for almost, because like, even though we're thrash, we do have like a lot of like breakdowns, kind of just to kind of get on some more of that stompy, crunchy side of thrash. And I remember doing shot to shot during like as the breakdowns hit. Bad idea, don't ever do it. Especially if you like them as much as I do. I mean, literally every song.
I don't remember what song we're doing.
But I do remember this breakdown.
This the one with the refs.
It's gonna hit everything.
No, I'm just a vocalist, man, so I'm just gonna probably say the wrong one. I'll probably sing Inner Sandman or something.
They start playing. Oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
Oh shit, turn it up!
See, that's the good thing about having 2 vocalists, man. When you forget what you're doing, you know the other one's gonna catch you.
That's why.
Well, with your old age.
That's why.
Alzheimer's just kicking
I'll talk
your
about
ass.
the other night when that dude gave me that drink, and I would come back and it started burning. I was like, oh shit!
Well, it's just like every time you try to tell people to look us up on Alexa, you get to that part, you have to look
What's
at
her
me.
name? What's her name?
What the fuck's her name?
Alexa, that's it.
I want to talk to Sam.
Alexa. No, it's Alexa.
Talk to Sam.
Yeah. Or better yet, you can just like do some George Strait and oh shit, there's the banjos again. They followed us all the way out here, guys.
Not the banjos.
Yeah, we fuck pigs, motherfucker.
I wasn't singing the wrong song. Y'all were playing the wrong song.
Well, hey guys, I really appreciate your time and I appreciate you guys coming out and doing this podcast. I'm happy that I was able to get you guys out. Hopefully this can get you some fucking views and some direction, some flow. Come out to DFW more often. I fucking throw house parties here. If you guys ever want to do a good house party, you fucking let me know and we can get something sorted out,
We
man.
appreciate you having us,
we
man.
can set up
Thank you very much, man.
Oh yeah. Love everyone.
Well, since this won't be on for a while, it's good seeing y'all at the show the other night.
Oh yeah, just to be clear, the way we are here is the way we are in person. Y'all just fucking come up to us and talk to us. We'll joke around.
We will talk shit with you. We promise.
Yes.
I mean, we don't get offended.
We've already talked shit about
We
it.
don't get offended if we have
I already told these people who the weird people are. So half y'all motherfuckers, these guys are gonna fucking.
We will find you.
We will throw Looney under the bus real quick.
This has been DFW Metal Mayhem, the most brutal podcast in the Metroplex, and there's one more, and then I'm calling it for the year so that I can get some shit, situated in this fucking place. Until then, have a good weekend and get fucking high.